Hello and welcome to Esther's Gardening Adventures. I'm Esther and I just thought I'd give a quick look at how many seedlings I have grown using the winter sowing process. And what I'm showing you today is just the stuff for my summer garden. This doesn't count the dozens of, probably close to 100 if you count all of my chamomile, which was more than 50 plants. All of the spring seedlings that I grew. This is just my summer crop using winter sowing process. And if you aren't familiar with winter sowing, basically it's the process of planting seedlings in jugs and putting them outside in the winter and early spring in order to have them grow and in the pots outside all winter and spring long. And then when it's time to transplant them, you open them up, you let them acclimate for a couple days, and you plop them into the ground. Now in my case, I purposefully, and a little not totally purposefully, grew more than I would need for this year's garden. And so tomorrow I am scheduled to go to a seedling swap with a bunch of friends in a local community gardening group. And I have potted up more than 50. I think it's 54 seedlings. And some of the sets of seedlings have 4 or 5 in them, like my yarrow and my wood oats have several. So I'd say it's probably more like 70 plants that I'm taking tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you kind of how I'm dividing things up. So normally you would take things straight from your winter sowing jug, you would transplant them right into the garden. And when they're in the jugs, they look like this. For example, this is my butterfly weed, right? You would just transplant them, and I've done videos on how to transplant them. But in this case, because I'm giving so many away, I have potted up. You can see here, I've potted up a good amount. So let me walk you through what I've done, and just to show you how successful winter sowing can be. So first of all, let me start with the ones that I have not divided up into solo cups, and that's because I'm keeping them or I'm giving some away to my mom, but I'm not giving them away outside of the group. These are my, look how beautiful these guys look. I cannot wait. I've kept them covered to keep the squash bugs off of them. But this is a Caserta zucchini, and this is, oh, I forgot what this one's called. Oh, this is my Lakota squash, which is a winter squash plant. And look, it's already got some blossoms. I don't know if you can see down there. It's already got some buds coming out. So I need to transplant those guys up this weekend. No idea what I'm going to do with the cabbage leaves. I'm probably just going to mix them up in a in a couple of shakes. I already showed you the butterfly weed. This is my black-eyed Susans. These are some flowers that I have yet to transplant out. These are purple cone flowers or echinacea flowers. These are my pepper plants, as well as in here and the one I just showed you. I have not taken them out yet because they need a little more time for I transplant them. And as you can see, some of them did get damaged by slugs in the jug. But look at this. It looks like they're making a resurge. All the ones that were damaged are making a comeback, so it looks like I will not have that many lost. This is my Christmas lima beans. These are several plants I'm giving away to a local gardening cause. Now, as for the ones that I've potted up, I divided them into 3 groups. These are the ones I'm giving away, and you can see that's the biggest set. That second group is for my mom, and that third group is for me. And my mom, she's getting a lot of my peppers, so that's why it doesn't look like she has as much, but I think she's getting 8 plus a eggplant. Mom, I'm not sure if we're going to fit them all in your garden, but we will sure try. And then for me, I'm keeping 2 of each for Abe Lincoln, Rutgers, Hillbilly Flame, Roma, and Brandywine. And I just want to show you, look how beautiful this Roma tomato plant looks. Oh, my Rutgers tomato plant. It's going crazy. I cannot wait. I need to transplant these guys out soon. These are, what are these guys? Oh, these are, this is my purple Cherokee tomato. These are my green zebra tomato plants. This is a container of yarrow plus a couple more, so I'm going to plant up 3 sets of yarrow. 3 Nagasaki long eggplants, and this is my single seed challenge eggplant. I'll have a link to that in my show notes. This is one that I'm tracking the progress of as I go. So check out the other videos on when I planted that. Then I also am keeping a couple of the Cleome flower plants. I grew those last year. And then I have a yellow pear tomato and a Gardener's Delight cherry tomato, and I mislabeled everything, so I don't know which is which, but I'm pretty sure I got one. I don't know which is which, but I'm pretty sure I got one of each. I mean, this yellow pear tomato plant is ready to be put in the ground. Pretty sure it's getting blossoms already. Yeah, there's a few blossoms coming on it right there in the center. So I need to get that transplanted up this weekend. So all in all, okay, now what I'm giving away this tray here. Now these trays I got for free from Home Depot. I literally just walked to their plant section, found the empty trays that were stacked, and grabbed a couple that had just been emptied and brought them home. I think I got 8 of the small ones, and then a few of the bigger ones as well. And these are really great because if you are sharing or selling tomatoes, the solo cups fit in them perfectly. So for giving away, I'm giving away 14 Porco tomatoes. These are huge beefsteak tomatoes. And I mean, look, these are gorgeous, gorgeous plants. Gorgeous plants. And let's see, 6 sets of yarrow, 4 eggplants, 8 sets of wood oats, a whole bunch of Roma tomatoes, hillbilly flame, brandywine, green zebra, and my mystery cherry or other tomatoes. So in total, this is like 50 some. I think this is probably 70 or 80. I haven't counted exactly the number. But you guys, that's a lot of plants. And this is from just using these jugs, plus a few more, to make it happen. This is why I winter sow, guys. This is why I winter sow. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you aren't already a subscriber, please consider doing so. And make sure you have the bell button set so you get alerted when I post new content. And otherwise, I'll see you next time.